Hi.
Hi.
I'm Breece.
I'm Monica.
And this is
Single Ladies.
Married Women.
And we're going to talk about love songs today.
Yes.
And we are very fortunate to have a call-in guest today,
Woohoo.
Elizabeth Bjornsti, my wonderful stepdaughter, one of three.
Hello.
Who has a great knowledge of music and how it fits into life and movies. And we've been talking about love songs on the sidelines for a while, and finally decided, all right, well, let's get it up on the air.
Yeah.
And let's see what Elizabeth has to say.
Yeah.
And also from, ranging from how it works in the movies and how it propels a story right back to, well, what's your favorite love song? How does it make you feel? How universal is it? So those are kind of directions we're going.
And thank you so much for calling in all the way from California. Appreciate it.
No problem. Happy to join in.
Great,
Music
great.
is my favorite topic. So.
All right, so let's dig in. So you're a music connoisseur. Is that what's? Tell me. There's a word I learned this week called music file. Like a cinema file.
Yeah.
There's actually yes, I just learned
Lover
it.
of
Sorry. Musicophile, which actually I looked that up and I was like, okay, that's a thing. So that's who you are. Yes?
Well, you were just Elizabeth. You were just telling me that songs are always running through your head.
Yeah. Pretty much nonstop. Somebody will hum something, and I think it's a song that I know, or they'll say some words, and it'll fit into lyrics from another song that I've heard, and it's always playing.
We need to get you on that Jamie Foxx show, that Shazam show. You might want to.
Do you get other people to sing?
Oh, yes.
How do you do that?
Yes. Because I just sing at them to the point where they sing back.
Oh, will you sing for us now?
Ooh.
No, you said no. You sing. You said you sing at them. So how about a few lines from your favorite, one of your favorite? I think it's kind of hard unless you have an ultimate favorite love song, which some people do. Will you sing one of your favorite love songs? Just a few lines.
There's too many. There's too many love songs out there.
You threw it out there, Mama. Come on, let's do it. It could be 2 lines. Let me see if I can guess it. Let me see if I can guess the song.
Oh, this is. Maybe we'll have to come back to this.
All right, we're going to circle back.
Think about the song.
We're going to circle back.
Many.
I want to see how you do your magic.
I don't think I could pick a favorite love song because it runs in cycles. It runs in feelings.
You just pick one, any one you feel like singing.
All right, I'll do it.
All right, yay. All right, Monica's going to go first.
I can only give you love that lasts forever and a promise to be near each time you call. Is that enough?
Beautiful, yes.
Good one.
That's a good one. That's my current one.
All right, your turn.
No, your turn.
No,
your turn.
Nope.
Your turn.
No, I asked her first, so she's got to go before me.
She's the guest.
Plus, I'm still ciphering.
She's the guest. All right,
go for it.
All right, so this is a classic. Everyone should know this, but it's just too beautiful. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you.
Woo, beautiful.
Clapping.
That's beautiful.
Nice.
I love your voice.
It's one of my favorite songs.
Yes.
I have to think about it. That is what I have it on my list. That's one of my favorite songs. I don't know all the words to that. I gotta think. Give me a think. What do I know the words to? Okay. Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight.
Nice.
Love that song.
All right.
Frankie.
Classics.
Love
all
it.
Classics. How about sad love songs? How about over it love songs?
Oh, I'm gonna get so much pushback on this one. I'm sorry. I think Adele has one of the most amazing voices I've ever heard in my life. But her songs, to me, some of them like slit your wrist songs. I'm sorry, like some of the most popular ones. What was it? Hello from the other side. I literally feel like I would jump off a bridge. Not that I would do that, but I think she's amazing. I mean, I enjoy a lot of her work.
So you don't like sad love songs?
Well, I think they're necessary, and I have spent a great deal of my life crying to them. And the thing that I love about music is that no matter what you go through in life, there's a song that corresponds with it. There are 100 songs. So if you're heartbroken, if you're joyous, if you just won the day, if you just got married, like there's something, it connects with the human, I think, to every human on the planet, whether you're black, white, yellow, green. I mean, think of Michael Jackson, not to go off on a rant, but when he used to perform back in the day at his highest point in his career, which he had a long, wonderful one, you'd see people crying in India, people crying in Africa, people crying in the U.S. and Australia. Music connects us all. It literally connects us at a cellular and soul level. This is just my thought. So to answer your question, I like sad love songs, but as I've gotten older and as I've really tried to work on myself to maintain a more positive perspective, and I'm being more cautious now what music I listen to keep me in a certain mindset.
What you were talking about before about the universal qualities of songs.
Yeah.
This is something Elizabeth mentioned and brought a couple of clips about.
Awesome, yeah.
What should we do? Should we just listen to the clip first and then talk about it? You want to give a little setup for either one of them, Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. One of the songs that I wanted to discuss is actually from a Taiwanese drama series. One of the favorites that I've found so far, and essentially it's about two characters that start out hating each other for a plethora of reasons and end up understanding each other and coming together on the topics that they disagreed upon. And the song that we have a clip of is used throughout the series, which essentially talks about how they're each other's unstoppable sons. So what that means to me is the sun is going to rise no matter what happens on the earth. No matter if there's people or dinosaurs or whatever, the sun is continuously going no matter what. And to be someone's unstoppable son, you can't stop it. No matter how much you try to resist, no matter how much you don't want it, it just happens.
So it's inevitable, and it's meant to be.
It's inevitable. Mm-hmm. And the song is used for a bunch of different moments when the characters understand each other or have a romantic moment or have a sad moment, where they think things aren't going to work out, that kind of thing. And if we want to play that would be great.
Awesome.
All right, let's play it.
The mood.
封锁那些飘雪的回忆，回避是用来保护自己。
Oh, awesome. Beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful. So what is he saying? I'm sure our listeners are going to want to know. Tell us about the lyrics.
So he's saying that he's trying to seal off memories of past love and past disappointment, and he's trying to shut off the tears and be himself for himself, and all of a sudden this unstoppable sun, it spreads through the darkest part in his chest, thawing his heart, teaching him about colors again and understanding and forgiveness.
Wow.
No matter what he's doing, whatever he's accomplishing, it just keeps happening.
What is their relationship? Are they in a relationship? These two characters, are they working towards that?
By the end, they are.
Okay.
But they start out really hating each other and not understanding each other, and they have to work together. And at some point, they live together, all very resistant towards each other. And eventually, they sort of figure out that they're the one that they need.
Mm.
Awesome.
Do you think love is like that? Do you think love is inevitable or unstoppable?
I think so, and then that includes all kinds of love, friendship, and the kind of love that you have towards your pets, and the relationships that you have. You sort of, it just happens. You don't really realize that it happens.
Are they unexpected?
Yeah, I think a lot of times they are. You meet somebody and you may not have any feelings towards them, and all of a sudden it's, hold on, I want to see you again, whether it's to be better friends or to pursue a romantic relationship. I think it becomes. You don't really notice it until it is.
Mm.
Wow.
And unstoppable.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I was thinking of Unforgettable.
Oh, wow. That's an
another one.
incredible. Natalie Cole? I haven't heard that in a long time.
Yeah.
It's a great one.
I'm going to go home and listen to that. That's a great album. That whole album, huge David Foster fan. I love David Foster. The man is a genius. He writes amazing love songs.
Yep.
I'm writing that in my list right now. Okay, and the other clip, you have another one.
Yeah, so the second song that I chose is a little bit different. It's more upbeat and more fun when it comes to talking about love. This is from a Bollywood film called Jab Heri Met Sejal. And it's two characters that are falling for each other, but sort of don't want it. And not in the same way that the other ones don't from the other drama, but they start out by singing two separate melodic lines and two separate sets of lyrics, and by the end of the song, they're singing the same lyrics. So they sort of like hit this understanding while trying to say, we don't have an understanding.
Wow, that's great.
So I didn't, I guess you said I could pick any part of the song? And so I didn't pick the beginning. This is kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And,
Yeah, that's
okay,
fine.
Okay.
Great, let's hear it.
So let's hear it. I tried to get a piece where they were separate and then they came together.
That's
Wow.
actually perfect.
Yeah.
That's the part that they start singing the same thing together. So what she's singing there is, I've become your lover. I want to keep you as my beloved a little longer. In your dreams and restlessness, I've become your lover. But they're not yet.
Wow.
So the fact that they start singing this together, sort of indicates that they want that, but they also are fighting it.
I think at the end of the song, when I got to the end of it, when I saw the whole clip, he puts his arm around her, and then he kind of takes his arm off, but they walk off together.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Sounds really
interesting.
fun. Awesome.
Well, I loved that you picked these two foreign films from vastly different areas of the world, but yet talking about the same thing and talking about what everybody goes through on this relationship journey.
And if anybody wants to see those, are either of those, to your knowledge, on Netflix or Amazon or?
Yes, actually, both the series and the film are on Netflix, and you can find the clips on YouTube.
Then
I don't know if you want me to send you those, or?
Yeah, send them, and then we'll put them up on our Facebook page and our YouTube.
Yeah, in case anybody wants to experience it and they're fascinated by the story and wants to actually get the whole experience of it. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Just as a note, though, neither of them are in English.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense. Subtitles,
Yeah.
yeah. I love foreign films. They're awesome.
Yeah, I actually do too, and I like to listen. I watch. I need the subtitles, but I like to hear them in the language in which they were filmed.
Awesome.
And sometimes I just turn the subtitles off anyway and
Right.
just immerse myself in it so I can get the whole feeling. And you get it.
Yeah.
Because films are so visual.
Yes.
Anyway, be hard with the music though. I might want to see what they're singing.
Right.
So
Awesome. So favorite love songs. And what are your favorite love songs? Can you name a few? I know you said I don't think anyone really has one, but there probably are people who do. Are you married or are you single?
I'm single.
Okay, awesome.
But you're in a long-term relationship.
I'm in a long-term relationship, but I'm not officially married or
Right.
anything.
On your taxes, you're single.
Yeah, exactly.
So I know I have a song in mind, a wedding song in mind. That I just, from the moment I heard it, I was like, oh my God, if I decide to get married, I would have to have this played. Is there a song you have in mind that's like your ultimate romance song or that you think would be your wedding song if you decide to get married or if it goes to that step?
I think that would be the hardest part of planning a wedding for me, is that I know too many songs with too many meanings to me, too many beautiful moments. I don't think I could ever pick.
Well, you'd have to. So let's start the process.
No, she doesn't actually.
Well, she's going to play music at the wedding, so she's going to have to pick because she's a music aficionado. It's going to be important to her to have songs that mean something.
How does Chris feel about music?
He likes music a lot. We listen to it all the time. We like different things, I think.
What does he like?
He likes more old school rock, and we both like EDM style music now.
Oh, nice. I like EDM.
But I do get him to listen to some Bollywood and other things. But yeah, he's more into the 50s rock and the 50s metal or 80s metal, I mean.
Mm-hmm. What's an old school, what's a rock love song?
Ooh.
And I don't know why Love Hurts is the first thing that came to mind, but I think I remember more misery love songs than happy love songs,
I think you're right. Yeah, it's about being burned and being upset about, as opposed to having that love.
Yeah, because seems like we're always striving. But Love Hurts comes to mind.
What came to mind for me is Here I Go Again on My Own. Down the only road. I just love that song.
Yeah.
There are some good ones. There's some good love ones. I was just, have you really ever loved a woman? Tell me, have you ever really? I love that song. That's a good one. I don't know if that's
what about some Sticks?
Rock.
Oh, Lady.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Babe.
Babe, yeah.
'Cause I got you, babe.
Yep.
Never I feel lonely and I've had enough.
I think some guys would think Cherry Pie is a love song.
I don't even know
Louis
that
didn't
song.
even hear that. She's my cherry pie.
Is that a song?
Oh yeah, and I remember the video because I was a young girl and I go, there's a girl in like short shorts or something like that, and they're like, she's my cherry pie. I was like, okay then.
What always happens for me with actually any songs, most every song, there's almost a muscle memory.
Right.
When I heard it, why I heard it, what I was feeling at the time. Like there's a song, it's not a love song, but my sister and I must have been up to something because every time The Boys Are Back in Town is played, we crack up. We just look at each other and laugh, and I have no idea what we were doing that particular summer so many years ago.
Right.
I might have to ask her. Actually, I don't think she remembers. But I know there was a lot of summer things happening back then.
Was that a movie, too? That was or a TV show? I feel like
Guess Who Just Got Back? It was a one-hit wonder, wasn't it?
I feel like that was on either a soundtrack to a show or a movie. I don't know why.
I don't know. I thought it was one of those.
It was a great song, though.
One-hit wonders. And,
I don't even know anything past The Boys Are Back.
That chick got up and slapped Johnny's face.
That's why you're laughing.
Fell about the place. And we just laugh. We laugh every time. Do you have some of those that you share with your sisters? Things that you just break out into song about? Love songs or not, I suppose.
I mean, I think the main problem is what don't we break out into song over?
That is true. That is true.
It could be anything, and the three of us will just sing the whole song together because we know it. It'll be any type of song, too.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What was Karen's love song? I don't remember. At her wedding.
Oh, shoot. I don't remember.
Uh-oh.
I feel like it was a Jason Mraz song or something like that.
Well,
I think that, what about songs that are, these are love songs, romantic songs. I remember first hearing Billy Joel, Don't Go Changing. and then Always a Woman to Me. There are songs that, I mean, they're love songs, but I find that there are songs that I put them in a category of like, not women empowerment. What do I say? Like things that make me feel more like a woman. When I hear guys sing, he's not just complimenting her. He's really talking about like, have you ever really loved a woman? They're like, I have a playlist like that. What I need to hear as a single woman, if I feel like romantic and I'm not with somebody and I feel like I need to hear, sometimes I need to hear the women. Sometimes I have a playlist, sometimes I need to hear my girls. So I have these, songs that I have a playlist of empowering. And then there's some songs like, okay, well, he's not here yet, or that's not happening right now. I really want to hear something encouraging and beautiful by a man. And then I'll play like Don't Go Changing or something like that. But I don't know, would that be a different category than love songs?
It's a different kind of love song.
Well, not admiration, because that's
it's a self-love song. I feel like it's
chivalrous
empowering
song.
yourself and making you feel good about yourself and who you are and what you do.
I think for me, it's like a shiver. Those kind of songs, I'm talking about like Billy Joel, shivery. It's like if I'm feeling I'm missing some chivalry in my life, I can hear that and be like, not only does it exist, but I'm in the moment. I'm actually feel that gratification as if that was being said to me. Like, I want to thank these men for making these songs.
Yeah,
it really does matter.
And it shows... they're showing your worth. They're talking about your worth as a person, which is beyond, ooh, baby, I want you.
It's flattering femininity. Yeah, I like that.
But it's the whole person. It's your mind, your body, soul. It's all of it, all wrapped up into one. It's the whole package. And they're not just talking about sex.
Yeah.
And what about songs about sex rather than love, and do songs about sex actually?
Wicked Game. Love that song. That's a great song. That's not necessarily...
That's not a happy one.
I'm getting in your pants, but I mean, he's definitely alluding to desire for a woman. I love it. Again, kind of chivalrous, but kind of naughty, and kind of...
I don't think there's any chivalry in that one, is there?
Well...
What a wicked game you play to make me feel this way.
Yeah, man and woman tension, energy. I mean, women to women, they have tension, but that tension and that energy, that alluring, that, I don't want to fall in love. She's drawing me in. She's drawing me in. There's like a nice something at play there that I really like. That I'm like, ooh. I mean, it's an incredible song. But yeah, I mean,
there's another one he does, but it's sad. I don't know. Maybe I tend towards sad songs.
Sad songs.
I can't do a thing about it. Thinking about you, baby. Wish you were here. Thinking about you, baby. Feels like you're near, and I can't do a thing without you, baby.
I'd have to hear it, but that sounds great.
Yeah. What do you like better, happy or sad love songs, Elizabeth?
I think I like the sad ones a little better, and not because I like wallowing or I like feeling sad about it, but I think that it's one of those things that strikes me more as a person, because I know what it's like to be with somebody and then not be with somebody, and to have a feeling and then not have a feeling. And it's kind of a devastating loss, even if it's just a crush, or even if you've been with somebody for 2 months or something stupid like that, you sort of still are upset about it because what could have been. And even if your relationship didn't get to the point of actual love, you feel, I feel miffed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like I lost out.
Yeah.
What about you, Monica? What do you prefer?
Yeah.
I prefer the sad ones. I do. And I don't know why. And again, often tied to specific experiences,
right.
And sometimes a sad one has actually made me stronger.
Wow, that's amazing.
I don't know what the name of this one is. The one that goes, "I'm still alive, but I'm barely breathing."
Yeah.
I'm falling to pieces.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
When the best part of me was always you.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah, and yeah, I would burst
Yeah.
into tears and I would sit there and cry, but I'd be like, well, okay, what am I supposed to do? Well, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
What am I going to do? So that
Makes
one,
you think.
yeah, it makes you think. And I think the sad ones make you think, reassess,
Yeah.
and, you know, from my perspective, mostly go on. Okay, self-sufficiency, or, well, and some of the sad ones are even hopeful.
Yeah.
I like some of the unrequited love songs. And I've learned a lot of new sad songs lately in the past. I don't know.
I love
I like-
I don't know if you guys know Brian McKnight, but he had this song called
Oh,
One Last Cry that I used to listen to on repeat constantly. And it's such a beautiful song. And he's talking about before he leaves the memory of this woman behind, he has to get her out of his mind the very last time. So he's like, stop living a lie. And it is incredible. I literally used to just put it on loop, loop, loop and just cry my eyes out. And then there was a Coldplay song. I can't think of it now, but it was so incredible. I've looped quite a few Coldplay songs. I'm like that with I don't know if you're like that, but I definitely will get a song of the week, or I think there'll be a song of the
amazing
week,
song, yeah.
and I will loop it and replay and never get tired of it.
When I was a kid, I used to write, you know, before you could Google anything, I would, and they'd play the top 40 on the AM radio. I'd write down all the lyrics, had to know all the lyrics.
Yeah, it's important. I think it's kind of important. I know there's some people who don't care about lyrics, and that's great, but there's I think there's something important. I pay attention to lyrics.
What's the oldest song you know, Elizabeth? What's the oldest love song you can think of?
Does it have to have words?
No.
Is that a yes or no? I'm sorry.
No, it doesn't.
Oh. Well, there are some, it sounds kind of odd, but there are some beautiful Gregorian chants which are about love, not necessarily between man and woman or woman and woman, man or man, but just about, you know, general love and peace and God and those types of things. And they're absolutely enchanting. Once you start listening, you can't stop. You know, that those are from the 1400s, 1300s.
Yeah, so they're evoking feelings in you and bringing up emotions that,
Yeah.
wow.
Well, you know,
Well, that's the crazy thing about music is that you don't even have to have words. You can, I mean, there's a beautiful song by Frédéric Chopin. It's a piano etude, and it's called Tristes, which means sadness. And you listen to it, and all you feel is sad feelings, you know. And it's amazing that he wrote this song to epitomize that feeling, and that's what you get.
that's amazing.
He somehow knew how to create that, and having that, you can feel it without having to put words to it.
Wow, incredible. Well, I have to say my favorite of the two are happy love songs. And I'll tell you why, because I've cried enough.
Well, that is good.
I have cried enough for many years, and I'm not going back. And it doesn't mean I don't resonate, like with the scientists, like that's the song. And One Last Cry, if I hear Brian McKnight, I will listen to it. But I've had enough tears in my life as far as love's concerned, and I'm ready just to jump in the pool of awesomeness. And doesn't mean I won't have any more, but for me, at this stage in my journey, I just want to focus on the goodness, because there's always tears to be had. So, yeah, for me, it was like a diet thing. I noticed the pattern that I was listening to a lot of sad love songs. I'm like, is there like a connection with that and what I'm going through with my relationships? I don't know, but I decided to cut down my diet of sad songs and just really listen to things that, I've done enough crying. I'm over. I moved on. And again, like I said, doesn't mean it won't happen again in the future, but yeah.
I think
staying positive is good.
Yeah, I agree.
I just want to shine the light on the goodness, because I know it does exist. And as a single woman, and I have a lot of single friends, a lot of women are looking for love or looking to be in a relationship. I think that's wonderful. But I feel like there's so much light shed on the negative, and they're the odds of this, or men are like this, and and a lot of that's stereotypical. It's not really the average experience, but there's so much of that out there that I want to keep, for me, myself, just the radar on the good stuff. Just keep throwing out the good stuff, because then it doesn't matter what happens. You know what I mean? I'm just freaking happy anyway. But yeah.
And on that theme, we ran out of time.
So wonderful talking with
Thank you. Thank you, Elizabeth. And thank you for the international view as well. I that just brought so much more to the table.
We should do
Of course.
an episode on international music.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Well, of course. And maybe you'll come back again.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Huge K-pop fan. We can talk about K-pop next time. I love K-pop.
All right.
Sure. I'll bring some K-pop, some J-pop.
Yeah, and I'll bring some stuff too. We'll just party out. Ice pop. Yeah. Thank you so much again.
Thank you, Elizabeth. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Have a wonderful one. Bye.
And thank you, everyone, for listening and being part of Single Ladies.
Married women.
And we will see you next time.
Yeah. Until the next time. Go listen to your favorite love song.
Bye.
Bye.
Tell us what it is.
Yeah.